Once you have your tape arrived, this is, you see here, the part of the roll. You need to measure up for your hands. So what I do first is fold the tape over and measure it up to the bottom of the finger here, and then to some point down on the wrist here, so you've got the tape measured out. Then what we're going to do is we're actually going to put two sets of strips here, one on that finger and one on that one. So first thing to do is to cut a little semicircle in the middle of the tape. That just needs to be big enough to get your finger through. I've probably made that a bit big, but it's not the end of the world if it's a bit bigger rather than smaller, because obviously you need to get your finger through it. So I'm just going to hopefully do that. Okay. And then what you do is obviously make sure that we cut off here as well. So you're going to put your finger through there and slide the tape down to here. So that's that one, and then I'm going to cut another strip. Actually, I'll show you how to do this. I'll actually peel it off and put it on. But be quite careful with the tape here when you do it and how you actually apply it. So it's probably a better way of peeling it off than I've just done it, actually, to be fair. So you bring it down like this and get it over the wrist, and then press it down on both sides. So that's one. Now we've got to do the next one. So like I showed you before, you're gonna measure it out, because you don't want to use too much tape when you do this. So it's always worth measuring it out like this. So this one's going to go on that finger to make it a bit less. And down to there. So we've got a distance now. So like I did before, cut out that semicircle in the middle. And check down here, it's the same length. And you slide over. So we've got it off there, so let's do what we did last time, peel it off. Make sure you obviously get it all the way down. Oh, don't do that. What you don't want to do is what I've just done, because it's totally ruined. So probably take off the tape a bit better than I did. Okay, let's have another go. Yeah, so clearly what you don't want to do is allow the sticky to touch the back of it, otherwise it ends up sticking together like it just has done for me. I can show you, it's been a while since I've done this. Right, so let's try and do it another way rather than the way that I just did it. So the key actually is to make sure that when you get this second one on, that that you get it nice and tight through here without any curves in it or so obviously without you want to try and avoid what I've done there, which you can do if you do it a bit more carefully. So what you've got now is both sides wrapped like that, which will provide some protection for your hands. So across the main part and over the back. Sometimes people put wraps around here to finish it off, but that's kind of up to you. Don't really need it. Okay, there we go.